Good morning, guys. It's Lori from PassionatePennyPincher.com, and I am so excited you're here this morning. I have kind of a crazy, ridiculous weekend, but there are some crazy deals, and I want to tell you about them super fast before I hop off. And if you click the link in the video, I will send these out in an email. I'm actually going to send an email as soon as I'm done with the video. So click the link in the video. All the deals that I'm going to mention, there's an awesome deal over at Walgreens. You can get a totally free photo print, which is fantastic. It's a free 8x10 photo print. You can also get, what was the other big deal? Oh, give me a harder like Birkenstocks. If you love Birkenstocks, tell me if you know someone does. As you're hopping on, tell me that you're here. Tell me the video is working. It looks like it's acting a little wonky, so give me a heart or like and let me know you're here. I am going to show you what we are doing to feed a massive amount of people that we think may or may not show up today. And my son's graduation party is tonight. We're having it with another friend. We don't have any idea really. I have kind of a guesstimate of how many people will say. Carol says go Penn State. Carol, Jackson wanted to go to Penn State so badly. But do you know what out-of-state tuition is at Penn State? Oh my gosh, yeah. So he is going to be a Buckeye. So give me a heart or like if you're a Buckeye. Tana, you love your Birkenstocks. I am so glad to hear that. Guys, I am so glad to see you guys as you're hopping on. Tell me what you're up to today. Tell me if you've ever hosted a party. Give me your tips. I got so many great tips from you guys the other day on things to do. So I'm going to show you kind of what we're doing. As you can see, we are guessing anywhere from I don't even know. I'm guessing 80-ish people because we're doing it with another friend, but I'm not really sure. So we're doing chips. I'm going to show you around all the stuff that we're doing, and I'm going to show you my super simple craft. Hi, Tara. Oh, Heather, you did your grad party this weekend. How did it go, Heather? Tell me, did you have any secret tips for me? Tell me what I need to do. Good morning, Mariah. Guys, also, I would so appreciate it if you would hit the share this button. I'm going to show you what we are doing for a super simple centerpiece. I'm going to show you what I was going to do, actually. Hang on just a second. Let me show you what I was going to do. And then what I'm actually really going to do. So I had ordered these flowers from a company that I love. But they ended up, when I looked at it, what I was going to do is do these cute little mason jars that look like this. You can see I just got a mason jar and tied some ribbon. And I was going to put some flowers, and I ordered these flowers from Farm Girl Flowers, and I think they are absolutely gorgeous. This is a small amount of them. But when I looked at them, I meant to order all white. I don't know if you can tell. They're actually a ton of pink. Hang on, let me show you what they look like. Let me show you. So I thought I was getting all white flowers. I did not get all white flowers. I got lots of pink flowers. And this is for 2 boys. And I realized that while these arrangements are gorgeous, they're not all that boyified. What do you guys think? They're super cute, but they're not made for boys. So I'm going to use the arrangements to have throughout the house, which is great. So I was like, okay, this morning I went to Walmart in a tizzy thinking, what on earth am I going to do? And let me show you what we're going to do instead. Thank you so much. Good morning, Marcia. It's so glad to see you guys. Guys, tell me what you're going to do. What have you done for grad parties that has been easy or great or amazing? So I found these this morning at Walmart. These were at Walmart. They were $4.97. I would have liked to spend a little bit less. The really cheap idea that I saw that was amazing was to get a log, like a log from your yard and just cut it like a big wooden slice and do that as the centerpiece. All I had was Walmart. My husband told me he would not be getting a chainsaw out today. That was against what he was going to do. So this is what we're going to do with what we have already, because it was $4.97. I wish they had more of them. I think they may not even be keeping these, but my husband is so smart. We have a umbrella outside, like a tent that we ordered. So these will go outside on the tables underneath the tent, and I'm putting them in the fridge this morning. This is my last one to make up, because I figure I can put them in the fridge, and that way they'll be cold enough that they should survive. But this is so simple. I mean, really, y'all, this is so simple. And because it's all boys, it's a grad party for boys, not girls, I thought the flowers were too feminine. Y'all, what do you think? Are the flowers too feminine for boys? You have 2 grad parties, Marcia. Yeah, it's a big job. It is a big job. I had no idea. So then what I'm going to do is their school colors are blue and yellow. So I was trying to think of something that was a little bit festive in those color schemes. And this is going to be on the centerpieces for each of the table. The other thing I realized is that at several of the parties, all the kids sit outside. And you know when you've got teenagers there, if they have food, they're happier. Well, heavens, if anybody has food. I really would have loved to have done Skittles, but I was looking at price per ounce, and price per ounce, this was the cheapest option I could find. So what do you guys think? The flowers are beautiful, but they're too girlish, I think. So what do y'all think? Give me a heart or like. Can you see it? I want you to be able to see it really close. Yes, but boys don't care. That's true. They don't care. Boys could care less about the flowers. I just didn't want it to. My husband was like, Laurie, that's so girly. So do you guys like this? I figure that way that they'll have some candy to enjoy. It looks cute. It's the colors of their school, blue and yellow. That was what I was going for. What do y'all think? Good? Okay, so I'm going to show you some of the other things that we're doing. Another thing that I found this morning, yesterday when I was out in our yard, there was, the bugs were ridiculous. Like, the flies were awful. So last night I went to sit out on my patio, and y'all know we just got the patio, and I had not yet tried to sit out there with my citronella candle. I had never tried a citronella candle before. Oh my gosh, all the bugs went away. The candle totally worked. So I found these this morning. So on some of these, what I'll do, this will be on a couple of the tables because these were expensive and I didn't want to buy that many. I'm hoping this will be enough. I also found these larger platforms, and a couple of the tables I'll do this with. And I'll just do this, maybe kind of like that. And then I'll add the candy, which I'm refrigerating it now. So it'll be just real simple. What do you guys think? So simple, but I feel like that will definitely help keep the flies away. How many of you guys, tell me, give me a heart if the citronella candles have worked for you in the past. I thought these were uber cute because I love all their stuff is kind of the galvanized look. And so that fit really well with our theme, kind of. What do you guys think? Do the citronella candles work? Hearts for me if they work, likes if they do not like. You do like that? Thank you, Bonnie. I'm so glad to hear you like that. That makes me feel so good. Okay, so there's that. And then, do you guys want to see some of the food we're doing? Would you like to see how we're handling food? Because that's the part that's the scariest. Need some greenery. Oh, that's a good idea. I could add some greenery. That's a great idea. I've got extra, and I've got stuff in my yard that I could cut. Where did you get the platforms? I got the platforms from Walmart. I think these were my favorites. So if you're looking for the platforms, these are the ones at Walmart. These are, these were $4.97. These were $9.97. Michael's has them cheaper, but I didn't have time to get to Michael's this morning because they didn't open till 9, and I was there at 7. So because this was what they had, that's what I'm using. And what I figure is I'm going to keep them for other parties because I feel like we'll use these again in the future. Okay, so do y'all want to see the rest of what we're doing? Let me just show you the rest. Come on over here. Hello. You want to see the food? Y'all, the food is ridiculous, and I'm so happy. The girl that we are doing it with, oh, the lighting is just awful. I'm trying to get this lighting better. The torches work. They do work. Awesome. Okay, so the girl that we're doing the food with is amazing. She's been great. We're doing chips, obviously. We're doing barbecue. Her husband is roasting, I think he's smoking 4 Boston butt roasts. We ordered some chicken. We were going to smoke them, but my husband had to work today, and I don't know how to use the smoker. So sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I hated to spend the money. It would have been so much cheaper to make it ourselves, but we just had to be realistic with what we had. Okay, so that's going to be backwards. I want you to see oh, hang on, y'all. Be patient with me here. I'm going to fix it for you. I'm going to make it really good. You're going to be able to see everything the right way. Okay, there we go. Okay, so these, y'all, I feel like I won the lottery. A friend of mine gave me all of these jars. She had used them for her stuff. And so literally they're going to have, there's their drinks. They're going to have, do you look at these awesome jars. Aren't those the coolest things ever? So she gave us those, which I think are just perfect. Y'all give me a or heart. We had one in the back, and then we're borrowing the rest. Okay, then we have the chips. Then I had all the platters. One tip I can tell you is as you're buying, this is what my husband or my son put up on there. As you're buying stuff, I always buy white everything. This pattern, if you look, the white with the blue dots is everything. Everywhere they have those. And so everything I buy is the white with the blue dots, and it makes it super simple. Okay, the tags, guys, listen to how easy these tags were. Seriously. I bought these the other day, the big jars at Target. We will put the chips in those, and that way we won't have to worry about bugs, which helps. All the tags is I just cut paper. I was gonna do something really fancy with my silhouette cutter. I thought, oh, I can be super fancy. I can do something awesome. And then I realized I was like, you know what? I can just clip this. And I took a hole punch and put some ribbon through it. The ribbon was like $1. I mean, the jars are, like I said, $10. They were over at Walmart. These jars, that littler jar, I got on Amazon, 2 for $15 a month ago. And so I'm going to put Buckeye balls, since my son's going to Ohio State. My friend Jen, y'all, her daughter did this for a party, and so it's already done, so I don't have to do anything, which is pretty awesome. So I'm going to take you over. We went to GFS. Here comes Reagan. Can you smile? Okay. I went to GFS this morning because I'm freaking out about not having enough food. So this whole thing of cookies was, for 80 count cookies, was like $12. So I figured we'll put them in the freezer. If I need to pull them out, it will be easy. Jessica, you love the tags. The tags were so easy. Like, they were so simple. Okay, so now let's look in the fridge and see what's the craziness. The cake is, there's the cake. It was from Costco. Let me see if that's right. I think it's $18.99, and it serves 48. Super easy. My son absolutely loves the mac and cheese. So y'all, look at how many mac and cheeses I bought. I think I bought 10. What I was thinking is that if they end up being way more, we can always freeze them or give them to a friend. So Costco mac and cheese is an awesome deal. You can see I've got do you see the candy waiting in there? It's in the fridge so that it won't melt. I'm hoping that way it'll stay cold enough tonight when we go out. Thank you, Donna. I don't know that I thought of everything, but my friends, really doing it with somebody else has made it so much easier. So what else do I have to show you? A friend of mine is lending me these trays. I'm telling you what. Oh, these were from the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree poofs. Those were from the Dollar Tree. Yes, Christy, come on over. I'm a little worried. You know, I'm so afraid. There are people that I adore, and I'm afraid my husband and son made the guest list, and I'm afraid they didn't invite everyone, and so I'm like struggling with that. How many of y'all worry about not inviting everyone? So they had the trays already, so I didn't have to buy those, which was awesome. Then we have, these are the buns. The buns were a 24 count of slider buns at GFS, and they were $3 per thing. So I felt like for that price, 3 buns, they're like, it's bigger than a tiny slider bun, bigger than a Hawaiian roll, smaller than a big roll. What was my decision on the cookies? Jen, my friend, went to Myers, and she's going to go ahead, and she was picking up the cookies for us. So she said the Myers ones looks great. So we're going to do, yeah, that's what we're doing. Okay, so here's the outside. Here's more stuff. Again, some of this stuff is borrowed. Jennifer, GFS is this place. It's called Gordon Food Service, and you can get massive amounts of food easily. What you need, babe? Hang on, Reagan. Okay. Okay. Hang on, guys. This is very important.
Like, try them?
Yes, you may. Well, just wait. We'll get them. You don't need to pack those right now. You're going to have to tell them something. Say something? Nothing. Okay. How many guests, Becky? I don't even know. My son just put it up on his Instagram today, which has me a little worried. But I'm hoping we have lots of people because we have a ton of food and we love hosting people and we're not big party people. Like, we really don't get together all that often with folks. So I'm kind of hoping a bunch of people show up. Okay, so my friend who we're doing the party with got all of the cute stuff, all the class of 2018. I found this roll. You can get a big roll of construction paper at Walmart for like $3 or $4, and it just is great to put on anything. This is one we were practicing with yesterday. These were from, if you've never done these before, they are so cute on a cake or on cookies or whatever. So I got those just because they're super cute. And I think they were half price at Michael's. So for $1.50, it's silly, but it makes it look really fun. What else? My son's girlfriend was really sweet and came over and wrote that for them so that, because my handwriting is horrible on chalkboard, so we'll have that by the front door. I splurged, y'all. I splurged big time. Has anybody else done the balloons? Oh my gosh, y'all. These balloons, if you can buy them on Amazon, they are way too much money. They cost $9.99 each. What I'm thinking, though, is I've got 2 friends who are doing parties next weekend, and I think they will actually make it that long. So they say 2018. I mean, y'all, they're just ridiculous. So I'll show you guys the outside stuff, too. Do you guys want to come see? So many people have asked me to show the outside. Look at the mess, though, here, y'all. The mess. Jen, I was going to have the kids sign the paper, but my son said that was stupid. Isn't that terrible? I wanted to show you guys, I finally have this kind of space over here figured out, so I'll just kind of take you guys through our spots. Yes, Becky, we have outdoor games planned. This is a super smart tip. I didn't realize I was being super smart, but I totally was. Instead of asking people from our church or other folks for games, we asked folks in our neighbors. Get as much as you can from your neighbors because we have great neighbors, and that way you don't have to you don't have to haul stuff to other people's houses. You can just keep it right close. So over here, I'm gonna put something on the table. I'm not quite sure what. Oh my gosh, I have so much work, y'all, to do out here. It's crazy. I've not been out yet to think about this. So you can see the, we're gonna have, I'll put a tablecloth over there on the big table. I probably will not keep that umbrella up. We'll have this umbrella. Apparently my husband or somebody went through and was moving stuff today. So anyways, I don't know what that was about. My husband just built the arbor last weekend. Katie, those shelves in the dining room are from World Market, and I love them. They are so fun. The little sign over there, like the furniture, I don't know what happened yesterday. Somebody moved all the furniture. But anyways, the sign over there, I got it at, it was chipboard that I got at Michael's. So the tags were already made. Let me go show it to you guys so you can see. All I had to do was string. You can see I just attached it with staples. I just had to string some yarn through the thing. And then what's awesome is this is actually chalk. So I used a stencil. Once this is done, I'll erase it and then I'll totally reuse it again. So yeah, I thought that was super fun. And then I know so many of y'all have asked to see the view kind of the patio from out here. So I'm gonna show it to you guys. We just got this the other day. This was our fun. We're having issues with water ponding right here. So we got a little tiny bridge. We ordered it from a site that I had never ordered from before, but I'm pleased with it. My husband wants to eventually put a little water feature out here. Thank you, Jen. The arbor turned out really well. So anyways, I just thought I was showing you that. So I'm gonna walk over it since I just got it put up last night. It was supposed to get stained. I was supposed to be out here staining it today. But I haven't shown you guys the view from out here yet. This is the porch, and I have to tell you guys the reason we have this like crazy amazing patio and porch, like I totally picked this. I got to design the whole porch, which was kind of incredible. Anyways, the reason we do that is because we have penny pinched for 23 years. So I wanted to tell you that this did not happen on our first house or our second house or our third house or our fourth house. And it sure didn't happen in the early years, but we really do love it. This is the view over here. I'm just super pleased with it, and I feel so blessed to have it. So I encourage you, if you're struggling in your finances and feel like this is not worth it, I wish I could just give you a taste of what it feels like to have crazy financial freedom and peace. It is the best gift ever. We added that porch, we paid cash. It was like totally, we paid cash for it. There was no, we didn't go into debt or put anything on a credit card or anything else. But we've really always paid cash for everything. So since forever, we've done that. Bridget, you said you wish your husband would penny pinch with you. I think it is so hard. I have a husband who's totally a penny pincher, which makes it so much easier. But maybe he can watch you and see something to it. Thank you, Joy. Joy, I can't even imagine. For those of you who have not been following very long, on the back of the house, we just had 3 windows. So we went from 3 windows to that. But to be able to pay cash for something like that was amazing. Sherry, you said to do a keepsake for him. Do you know what I really wanted to do, Sherry, that I thought was so stinking cute? Was to get a Jenga game and have each person fill out a different form on the Jenga game. Or fill out a block, and then they could like sign the block, and then he'd have that forever. I thought that would be so cute. He thinks I'm a big dork, and I'm crazy. The reason the whole patio started was because we were having issues. The grill got thrown up. We broke like a $400 grill because the wind was so bad it needed to be sitting up against a wall. So that's why the whole thing started out. So anyways, the other thing my husband did, this was our crazy addition that my husband was crazy. If you look at the top of that, you see that arbor up there? Yes, pay cash. Paying cash is the best part. It was the most fun of all of this. If you look at that arbor, do you see the little thing up above the windows? So that was flat, and my husband was concerned because we already had this thing jetting out that the porch would feel weird. He didn't like the depth. So we actually added that eave that's over. Can y'all see that? So he didn't add it. But yeah, being able to pay cash for something that was just crazy beyond my wildest dreams. Like I have dreamed of a back porch probably my entire life. And so I do wish it was a little bit bigger. I wish I had maybe held out to have it larger, but he was afraid because the house already jets out there that it would put off the thing. Put balloons on the pillars. That's a good idea. What I really wanted to do was lights, and I bought some lights from Michael's and they all broke. I had to take them back, and Michael's was great to take them back. Then I have my plants that are down here all happy. Gosh, y'all, I need to scrub. This porch stays yucky, so I'm gonna have to scrub. I got a lot of work to do. I gotta scoot off here and get to work, don't I? I would rather sit here and talk money saving with you guys than do this, but I gotta get ready for this crazy party. So what was the other thing? Oh, I was going to tell you about a couple of the deals real fast. Let me scoot this around here. I'm afraid to turn it around right now. I'm going to out here. Okay, let's see. So a couple deals real fast. If you will click the link in the video, I'm going to, as soon as I finish, before I start the house stuff, I'm going to go really fast. That light is awful. I can't sit there. Hang on, I gotta come over here. Hang on. There's my friend Brittany. Okay, Brittany and I were at the gym this morning at 5:30 and did like the hardest workout class ever. I'm so glad I did it now that it's done. But it was awful this morning, so hey Brittany. Okay, this lighting is just bad. Okay, so the deals. One great deal. Free 8x10 from Walgreens. Free photo print. I cannot do this. The lighting is just, I'm too vain, y'all. I'm just too vain. The free 8x10 from Walgreens. Click the link in the video. I will send you an email about that. There's also an awesome deal on Birkenstocks. So if you love Birkenstocks and have been waiting for a deal, this company Pruzy, we've been loving it. We've found really good success with them. They're having an awesome deal on Birkenstocks. So click the link in the video. I think it'll be, the lighting looks good on your end. I just am really squinty. I can't see anything, Ashley. It's too bright. I'm gonna have to sneak inside. What if I go inside? And then I'll walk y'all around one more time as I pick up this stuff. The other deals that I wanted to tell you, oh, there's an awesome deal on Cheez-Its if you want to get them delivered to your door, super cheap, way cheaper than Walmart. And that's a big thing, I will say. When you think about penny pinching for 25 years, well, 23 years, 22 years, 23 years, 22 years, we've been married. Every time that I've bought a pack of Cheez-Its, I've always known the best price. When you think about that, over 22 years, it adds up and it would like buy yourself a patio. So the other thing I'll tell you about that, if you are really in a season of penny pinching and you really want to see your financial goals, it is so tempting to buy on little things. Like go get the free Walgreens print because that's a freebie. Don't buy the Birkenstocks if you don't need them. I've actually told James we need to have a new financial goal so that we don't let our money, it's so easy when you have enough and you don't have a big goal out there. So decide what's your big goal. For me, the porch was my big goal. So I was like, normally it's been each house. Well, more recently, the porch was the goal. But I knew I couldn't have the porch until I had the money in the bank account to fund the porch. So we saved our 2Ds off for a long time. So figure out so we're coming up with a new plan. If you don't have something to save towards, it's easy to say, I'm just gonna go buy the Birkenstocks or whatever the thing is. But when you say, okay, I wanna pay cash for something I really, really want, it's easier to stick to. Miss Reagan, what are you getting? Do you see that little face? I totally saw that. So come up with your dream of. What's your dream of? Write it down, set a plan. That's how you can really save. And this little girl knew she wasn't supposed to go in and get the Cheez-Its, so now I gotta go deal with that. You guys, I'm gonna show you the decor for anybody who hops up. Click the link in the video to subscribe to emails and we will keep you up to date and hopefully keep you on track for penny pinching. Phew, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Okay, here's the final centerpiece. I'm so excited about my little centerpieces. There we go. It is good to go. Yes, Sherry, the grocery list was just updated in January. So it's a couple months old, but not too old. There we go. So I'm excited. You guys have an amazing day. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I am praying a beautiful day for you guys today. There's in fact, to show you how frugal I am, this is my Dollar Tree selfie stick holder. That's what holds my camera for Facebook Live every day. Like, that's the way we go here. So decide what you really want. I didn't need a fancy camera thing, but there's other things I would way rather have money towards my porch than to spend $60 on a fancy thing for my camera. So figure out what's worth it to you. Hey, Lisa, glad to see you. You guys have an amazing day. I will talk to you soon. I'll let you know how it goes on Monday. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.